At the Delaware Department of Education, under the Educator Excellence Work Group, my particular office, who oversees educator equity as well as recruitment, has been listening to our stakeholders, and we've found out that you want three things: more quality, better preparation, as well as removing barriers to becoming a teacher. For quality, thanks to House Bill 430, we have been able to leverage those funds so that we could provide a 2-year program for those who are currently in a Delaware district or charter, whether you're a paraprofessional, a nutrition worker, a custodian, a bus driver, or a stay-at-home parent who's very invested in your school, where you will be provided with 2 years of experience. We have included preparation of the science of reading, trauma-informed instruction, culturally responsive teaching, learning how to utilize high-quality instructional materials, as well as including wraparound supports. For preparation, we are able to provide the opportunity to go to a Delaware education preparation program for 2 years and to work while being paid, where they will work under a quality cooperating teacher for 2 years, the first year as a paraprofessional, but the second year as a year-long resident. As far as removing financial barriers, we are able to provide you this opportunity for those 2 years at zero cost. So by having those three things in place, preparation, quality, and removing financial barriers for those who are aspiring teachers, we are excited to welcome you aboard and hope that you'll take advantage of those opportunities by speaking to someone in your human resources office at the LEA level. We'd love to hear some of the thoughts that our own Grow Your Own paras in Delaware have been thinking about. Let's listen in to some of their experiences.
My name is Fedre West, and I am completing the Grow Your Own program in the Capital School District at Town Point Elementary.
My name is Ruby Robles, and I'm part of the Grow Your Own program at Hartley Elementary School in the Capital School District.
I've wanted to become a teacher since I was 9 years old, when I used to play school over the summer with my little sisters. But I've always knew that I wanted to be a difference and to help, and inspire the youth. And when this offer was presented to me, I couldn't turn this down because it's my lifelong dream to be an educator. And so when the Grow Your Own program was brought to me, I jumped right on it. I was like, absolutely.
When I got my position as an instructional paraprofessional, I didn't know what grade level. So then I was put in kindergarten. I worked with 3 kindergarten teachers. I met all of them. And at first I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew I liked children. But teaching children is a whole nother area. Mainly it was those teachers always saying like, Mrs. Robles is your teacher. And I think hearing that and then being able to lead instruction, small group, whole group, that's when I realized, wow, I'm doing it. I am a teacher.
The lead teacher who I have has already been a guidance to me. We plan together. He includes me in a lot of the day-to-day, like with small groups. We talk about things. We talk about things at work. We talk about things that may not have. I'm prepared for this transition because it's like second nature to me.
I feel like the program, when you're in the classes, the information is so relevant. It's almost like they are in the classroom. They know exactly what's going on. They know the types of children you're seeing. I'll learn about it in a course and then I'll have that student in my classroom. Or we're talking about special ed students and then how to do their accommodations, and I can see the spec ed teachers doing that. So I do feel like it's going to be very streamlined. They did such a good job of making everything very relevant. So I don't feel a disconnect from like what I'm learning to what I'm doing. And I've even mentioned that to the teachers, like, oh, I'm doing this. And they're like, wow, that wasn't in my teaching program, or we didn't do that, or I didn't get help with this. So I feel very honored. And I do feel like the Grow Your Own program and Capital have given me the sense that when it is my turn, I'm always going to have their support to fall back on. So I do feel that it will be an easy transition.
Laura Crawley has checked in on me several times, making sure I'm okay with my classes, offered like support as far as praxis prep. Ms. Hollis has also done the same thing. You know, she's any like tutoring that I may need. For me, everybody has just been so a part of this transition, this process for me, and I just like appreciate this team of educators that, you know, took me in.
Part of wanting to be a teacher is having to go through school. Unfortunately, whenever I was in college, I had to stop because I wasn't able to afford even being a part-time student. So when Ms. Hollis shared this opportunity with me, I could not believe that I was finally going to be able to do exactly what I wanted and have no financial strain. I could completely focus on going to school. And coming from an experience where I had to work and go to school, it took such a load off to know classes are paid for, praxis are paid for, just focus on your studies. And even if there's like a book or anything they need, they also cover all the costs of the book. So you really just have to focus on the courses, and it's great.
I have so much support through this process. Like, I don't feel alone. I don't feel overwhelmed. Some classes that I've had are a little challenging, which is expected, but I embrace it. I actually take it on. Like, I am ready for these next steps.
Being a multi-language learner myself, now that I'm going to be a teacher, I can't wait to be in a position to help those students because I was them. And being a teacher, I think that empowers people. When I grow up, I didn't have a lot of teachers that looked like me. And it makes me so happy that now I'm going to be able to show students that everybody, you could be a teacher, even if your first language was not English, even if you were not born in this country, the opportunities are there. I'd have to say the best thing is that it's a partnership. I didn't feel like I had to leave my school. They didn't say, oh, now you're out, you have to go to a classroom. I already knew these students. I knew these teachers. I knew the district. And it was, instead of the Grow Your Own program pulling me out of Capital, the Grow Your Own program came into Capital with me. So that was the best part, that these were people that I already knew, I felt supported with, and now I was just getting to do this experience alongside of them.
I think DOE and I think you know, this Grow Your Own program for even just presenting an opportunity like this. And I just wish luck to any of the new future endeavors of teachers that are coming in. I commend them, and I just want to give them a message that you will run into some challenges, but just embrace it and you'll be fine because you have a good support system within Grow Your Own.